Hey guys, what's up? We're just doing this video blog here because we just have news to share with everybody, and we like to keep you guys in the loop. We came to a decision about a week ago to not continue doing what we're doing right now with the current members that we have here. And it's kind of a sad time for everybody. But at the time when we decided, we kind of thought it was the right choice. With all the things that are going on, in everybody's personal lives, and it's just become a little too heavy for some of us to just continue to go on. Me myself, I have a full-time job and a career which I went to college for, and I just kind of, it's just not worth it to me to go on tour anymore because, it's just not making any money for me, and it's a really hard decision for me to make, but at the same time, it's like, you face with a lot of difficult decisions in your life. I'm going to miss a lot of the things that we did, but I'm not going to regret any of the things we did as well, because we did a lot of really cool things, and like these four guys here, like my brothers, and I'm sure that they feel the same way. But the time has just come for me, and I'll let other people talk as well. But so we just wanted to make like a little video blog to be a little more personal than actually just writing it out on a MySpace or Facebook blog, because I don't know, it just seems kind of not as heartfelt as we know that a lot of you are towards our music, and we are eternally grateful for all the support that you guys have shown us over the years. But I mean, like I said, it's hard for us, and I know it's probably hard for you as well, but it's going to be a good thing, and just know that some of the guys in this band are going to be continuing on doing some really amazing things, so you'll still be able to see, a lot of these guys out there as well. You guys have anything else to say?
Yeah, Lake Kratz, I've kind of been sitting on this for quite some time now. Just really been doing some thinking, because this has been our life for the last 5.5 years. This has been our heart and our soul, our time, pretty much putting all of our time into this. And over the course of the last pretty much 4 years, we've been touring, playing out a lot. Been spending a lot of time away from home, our loved ones and everything. And as you go out and you kind of go out on tour, you kind of find out a lot about the guys you're with. But you also find out a lot about yourself. And the more we went out on the road, the longer the tours got and everything, I kind of found myself, so to speak, and I kind of realized that maybe the touring lifestyle really wasn't for me. I love playing on stage. I love meeting new people and seeing, the sights and everything. But just kind of being away from home for extended periods of time, it's just kind of one of those things where I kind of found out that this wasn't what I was cut out for. Some people are, and some people aren't. I just kind of realized that this really wasn't what I was meant to do. So I really thought about it for a while, because I wanted to make sure that I was sure with my decision. And I did come to the guys a week ago, and I told them that I am going to step down, because I didn't think it was really fair to them that they were kind of working so hard to try to make all these shows come together and all these tours, when I kind of knew in the back of my mind that I wasn't really sure if I was really capable of going out. So I really felt that it wasn't fair for them. And I just really wanted to be honest with them, because I mean, we've become such a big part of each other's lives over the last 5 years, and we owe it to each other to be completely honest. And I felt that it was my time to kind of step back and really let them go on and do what they love and what they're destined to do, and that's to play music for a living.
We want to let everybody know as well that there was a possibility, for like a half a second, there was a possibility that the three of us were going to continue on. Alex, me, and Ryan are going to continue on playing music. And there was a possibility that we could have continued on as Dear Enemy. But I think all of us really decided that Dear Enemy doesn't exist without the five guys standing right here. And, you know, if we had tried to go on, we know we have a lot of diehard fans out there, and we have, you know, a lot of fans that have Dear Enemy tattoos and whatnot, and we didn't want anybody looking down at their arm and saying, well, I really loved what they were doing in the past with that original five, but, you know, I'm not so much digging what they're doing right now. So we are continuing on, working on a new project right now. We've already got some things in the works, and we've talked to Brian and Ben about it, and they're super supportive about it. You know, ultimately at the end of the day, we're still family. We're still brothers, and, you know, we love these guys to death, and you know, we're going to stay in touch and everything, but we just felt like we didn't want to do a disservice to the Dear Enemy name, because it just really doesn't exist without the five of us. And it's really important for us that you guys know that you made us what we were. You gave us everything that we have, the tours that we got out, the new people that we got to meet, all the CDs and merch that you bought, all the compliments and the comments that you gave us on Facebook and MySpace and emails and through the website and everything. There's really not enough that we can say to you guys that's really going to portray how we feel about you and what you've done for us personally. Like, we're better people because of you people. We played better music because of you people, and we just didn't want to go backwards. We wanted your Dear Enemy to stay your Dear Enemy, and we didn't want to, you know, kind of tarnish the name that we, as well as you guys, have built, because we do have a responsibility to you guys to handle things the best way that we can. And so it was all of our collective decision that, you know, if Ben and Brian feel like they need to move on, and we respect their decision, that Dear Enemy is basically leaving with them, and that, you know, although the three of us don't want to quit playing music, we don't think it would be fair to you guys to continue on as Dear Enemy. So we are working on a new project, and we'll keep you guys in the loop, and you'll be able to find out about it through the Dear Enemy website. We've still got some merch left over. We're going to be selling super cheap. We're going to be doing some farewell Dear Enemy packs that we're going to be selling cheap, and it's going to include a lot of different stuff. We're actually putting together a farewell DVD as well that's going to have footage from our last show, which happened to be a hometown show that we put together. And we did have shows on the calendar, and we do apologize to all those fans that we're not going to be coming back out. But honestly, after reviewing the footage from the hometown show, and just the crowd that we had, and just the amazing night that we had, and just, you know, the amazing show that you guys put on at that show, we're absolutely going out on top, and nobody can ever tell us different. And it was just real important for us to say it face to face to you guys, let you know what was going on, and that and just to, you know, kind of quash any rumors or anything that's going on out there. There wasn't a fuck you and a fuck you, and that we're all standing right here, and we all still love each other, and, you know, we're all still Dear Enemy, you know, till the day we all die.
A good band breakup actually does exist.
Right.
Believe it or not.
Fuck you, man.
I guess I can say my life's totally changed since these four guys pulled me into their lives and put me in a band with them. And, you know, we've been across the country and played a ton of just kick-ass shows. It's been super fun, the most fun I've ever had in my life. And I wish these guys the best of luck. You guys go on and do your thing.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's all like a circle of luck. And but you know, it's kind of a new breath, I think, for the three of us too, because Ben and Brian you guys have kind of been out, like, you know, just, you can kind of tell, you know, that, like, when things kind of get to the problems and everything. But regardless, our new project's going to be a lot of fun, and we're looking forward to it. I'm pretty stoked about it.
Any names?
I mean, do you want to throw it out?
There's one on the board.
I mean, I'll just go ahead and say it.
It's a working title.
Yeah. How does this sit in your ears? Hermaphrodichrist. I mean, just wait a
Don't
second.
send us messages and let us
Don't.
know.
You know what? Don't judge it. Just breathe it, live it for a second.
Well,
If you have any comments, just email them to Alex D.
I think we do need to do this formally because as Dear Enemy is coming to close, it's amazing that over the last 5.5 years we've been trying to get this dude right here to cut his hair, and I get a text today that as soon as Dear Enemy breaks up, what does this fool do? He goes out and cuts his hair. So of course, changes in the air. This new project is going to
There's
be
a lot of change
whole,
in the air.
It's
There's
going
a
to
lot
be
of
a
change
it's
in
going to be
the
a
air.
whole new experience because Gogi's
Oh
Look
my
at
God!
so ashamed.
I'm not used to it yet, man. I don't know how I feel about it, so just don't write me about it.
Write him. Write him.
That's the
Morning.
gayest shit I've ever seen in my life.
And he's seen a lot of gay shit in his mirror. So,
Oh.
I mean, I don't want to brag about it. It's pretty impressive. I think most of all, I just want to thank all the fans who, when we were out on the road, who gave us a place to sleep and fed us, and really took us in, and they didn't know us from anybody, and it means a lot to have those kinds of fans and friends and family really that have looked out and after us, for all these years. It means a ton to us, and we hate for this project to come to an end, but you guys made it just a real life-changing experience, so we definitely thank you for all that.
we definitely got to thank, I'm positive we're going to forget some people, but we definitely got to thank some individuals as well. Corey Lowry, Eric Dixon, Jeremy Adamo, Fran Strawn,
Kong.
Jeremy
Kong,
Barfield,
Kong.
Mallory Warren, Susan Bishop, Jason Gates.
Oh, Jason Gates.
If we forgot
Wait,
that one.
man.
Yeah.
Clint Lauer and the Seven Dust guys, the Taproot guys, Brian Campbell, Nick Starr. I'm positive we're forgetting way too many people, but we just want to make sure that all of you mean so much to us, and we can't thank you enough for everything you've done for us and just making this band what it was and what it is and what it's always going to be. And that is a band that truly loves their fans and truly love being on stage and performing for you guys. And ultimately got out when the getting out was good and didn't turn it into a negative thing, went out on top and turned it into a really positive thing, and still standing here before you as 5 best friends who will have the memories of a lifetime that nobody could ever take from us, and we have you guys to thank for that. So thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much.
We're the 5 best friends that anyone could have. We're the 5 best friends that anyone could have. Not fast.